Hello students, welcome to the second day of first grade. Let's have our stretch. So remember, you want to find a place where you have a little bit of space. You're going to stretch up high like you're taking as you take in a deep breath and blow it all out like a loud balloon. Here we go. Into downward frog, right? Downward frog. And as I wiggle down here, I get a bit of a stretch in my ankles. I get a bit of a stretch in my knees. I'm getting a bit of a stretch in my hips. Okay, now, remember what we do next? You're going to drop your head and stretch your legs. Try to keep your hands on the floor. Here we go. Stretch those legs. See if you can keep your hands on the floor. And now, roll up. Okay, now I'm standing straight. Now when we say standing straight, we don't want to be stiff, right? We're not trying to be stiff like soldiers. That's not, we want to be relaxed. Our knees might be not really bent, but our legs are a little straight, but not stiff. Our hands are hanging by our sides. We're feeling nice and strong, like a strong, calm mountain. Okay, now we're going to gently close our eyes and remember how we breathe in and out. And you might feel the breathing in your tummy going in and out. You might feel the breath going in and out at your nose. So gently close your eyes. Here we go, breathing in and out. And in and out. See if you can pay close attention to your breathing and know when you're breathing in and out. Oh, and gently open your eyes. That was our nice, relaxing moment of silence, of peace and calm to start the day. Or restart our afternoon if you've just come to me. Okay, let's take a look at the song that we learned or relearned. When you put re on the beginning of a word, that means you're doing something over again, right? So we might be relearning this song, or maybe you never knew it before. Now, I know a lot of you already know it, but it's still important to look at the words because we want to look at the words almost every day, so we're remembering and paying attention to some of the important things about words. You know, that's why when we enjoy learning songs, it's for the fun, of course, to enjoy singing and the actions that we do, but it also helps you, especially when you're young, to get better at reading. So let's take a look at this again. And I'm noticing and remembering that it's about the boy rowing in the little river. And I notice row, row, row your boat. Yeah, there's spaces between all the words. Oh, let me back up a little because my face is kind of funny. There's spaces between every word, and there's a capital. Look, there's a capital at the beginning of the sentences. Okay, let's go ahead and read it, or sing it together. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay, now let's do it with the fun actions, okay? So remember, you find a place to sit, and you want to be sitting up nice and straight on your bum. Your knees are a little bent. You've got your oars ready to go. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break and then we'll take a look at our message of the day. Welcome back, students. Let's take a look at our message. September 9th, 2020. Dear students, happy September! Oh, did you notice what's at the end of that sentence? Do you see that? Remember what that's called? That's an exclamation mark. That means we got to give it some oomph. Okay, let's reread that sentence. Here we go. Happy September! What are some symbols of September? Symbols. What are some symbols? What does the word symbols mean? Do you know? I'm going to tell you. A symbol is something that stands for something else. A symbol is something that stands for something else. And we're going to talk more about that in a little bit. So we're going to look for some symbols, okay? Like, for example, oh, there's a symbol on my shirt, right? The symbol, this is a symbol. It's like a globe. It's like a picture of a map showing a globe. And in a way, it stands for, it's a symbol that stands for the whole world, right? So, oh, and look, there's some more symbols on my shirt. Look, I see these little drawings. Now, are these actually people? No, they're kind of like little simple stick drawings that stand for people. And I think they're like they're holding hands. Now, can you see their hands? No, but they are connected. So I think this is kind of a symbol that's showing that we're connected, kind of connected around the world at Key School, right? So there's symbols everywhere, symbols on my shirt. Anyway, so we're going to be looking for some symbols of September. I also notice an interesting mark at the end of this sentence. What is that? Do you know what that is? That's called a question mark because I'm asking you a question. What are some symbols of September? What holidays will we celebrate? Oh, and there's another question mark. So, you know, it's good to be sure what you have to do, what the questions are. So I'm going to reread again. What are some symbols of September? So I'm looking for symbols. What holidays will we celebrate? Holidays. So my message is wishing you a happy September and asking you what are some symbols and some holidays in September. Oh, Mrs. Kilmer's smiley face. Oh, there's another symbol. Look, did you see that little smiley face? I always write that after my name in the message. And that means, what do you think that means? What does that stand for? That stands for me smiling at you, sending you a warm smile, right? So we want to be on the lookout for the holidays and symbols of September. So give me a minute and I'm going to put our calendar up so we can take a closer look. Okay, students, let's take a look at our calendar for September. So before we look for some symbols, let's just take a look overall at the calendar and remind ourselves about what a calendar is and the parts of a calendar. So at the top of the calendar, I see the name of the month. Here we go, September. So that's telling us the month that we're in. On the right here, I see 2020. So that's telling us the, what? Do you know? The year that we are in. Okay, then across the top, I see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those are the what? What do we call those? Did you get it? Sure. The days of the week. Okay, and below that are the numbers for every date. So to find out about the symbols for September, let's take a closer look at kind of the heading or the title of the calendar. I'm going to put my glasses on to get a closer look. Wow, I see lots of different things drawn on here. I see some, maybe they're like pencils or crayons. I see apples with little kind of worm or caterpillar things coming out. I see 1, 2, 3, ABC, and I see a book. So, what do you think? Those symbols, what connections do those symbols have with September? Do you know some? Go ahead and tell someone who's next to you. I think some of you, you're watching this at home. Maybe there's someone around, maybe your caregiver, maybe a sister or brother. Is there someone you could turn and talk to and tell them, wow, I see these symbols and I know what they're connected to. I know what they stand for. I'll let you do that for just a moment. I'm thinking too. Okay, so let's think. Crayons or pencils, books, 1, 2, 3, ABC. What does that usually stand for? School. Did you say school? Sure. Those are symbols of September because September is usually the month when we go back to school. And apples are a symbol of a season that is coming up, right? The season, we've been enjoying summer, but by the end of September, it will be fall. And, well, to be honest, here in Virginia, it stays pretty hot and like summer longer, but the actual season will be fall, and apples are a symbol of fall. So, there you go. There are some symbols for September. Okay, now, what was the second question in our message? We were looking out for the symbols of September, but also for the holidays that we would celebrate. Now, when I say celebrate a holiday, sometimes people think right away, oh, no school. No, holidays are special days. Some of them mean there's no school. Some of them means we still have school, but we celebrate, right? So it's just a special day that has some special meaning. So let's take a look at the calendar. Let's see, let's talk about the calendar again. I'm looking one row is 1 week, right? So in the first week of September, which has already gone by, there weren't any holidays. But in the second week of September, that's where we are. We're here on the 9th. Oh, I'm missing my little marker for today. Goodness gracious. I'm going to have to look for that and have that in there next time we make a video. So we're right here on the 9th. And this week, we've already had over the long weekend, we had Labor Day. Labor Day. So labor means work, hard work, work. And you can see in my neat calendar marker, there's little pictures of people doing all kinds of work. Someone with a hammer, someone who looks like maybe a firefighter. There's like a nurse, a healthcare person with her stethoscope. And there's somebody who's maybe a worker who works collecting apples, right? So Labor Day is a day when we celebrate or think of how thankful we are for so many of the people who do the hard work for us, so that we can have food, so that we're taken care of. If we need a doctor, go to the hospital, people who build things for us, right? So that's Labor Day. And maybe some of you celebrated, usually Labor Day weekend, when we're thinking about people who do hard work for us. Also, we get together with our families, right? Lots of times people get together and maybe have a little bit of a barbecue or a get together over the weekend. We also celebrated a special day, right? What super special day did we, oh, there's my marker. It was hiding. Let me go put it on the 9th. There we go. So we celebrated yesterday, we celebrated the first day of school, right? Okay, so that's the second week. Let's look. In the third week, I don't see any holidays. Oh, but in the fourth week, there are 2 special days. There's the first day of fall. I was just talking about that, how the season fall will be coming. So we should probably be on the lookout for some signs of fall too. There's fall, and on that Saturday is the birthday of a special person from history. Johnny Appleseed was a special person in history, in the history of our country, and we're going to be learning a little bit about him and maybe celebrating his birthday. So there you have it. The questions were symbols and holidays for September, and we covered it. Symbols were kind of school types of symbols and apples, and the holidays were Labor Day, first day of school, first day of fall, and Johnny Appleseed's birthday. Okay, that's it for our meeting this morning, or this afternoon. It's going to be hard for me to remember that all the time. Anyway, so that's it for our meeting, and I'll see you in a little bit for our readers workshop.